Hi everyone, this is Catherine Galloway. It's nice to see you all again and be starting our second semester in our field placements. So my field placement is with a substance abuse and addiction counseling center. It's pretty small. There are three full-time counselors and a couple part-time ones, but three main full-time ones, and it's a fairly new organization as well. It's about a year and a half old. Something that I really enjoy about my field experience so far is the size of it. So it being a smaller agency, I'm able to really get hands-on, and I feel like I'm learning a lot that I may not learn or necessarily do in like a bigger agency or organization, just with the bureaucracy of as things get bigger. Also, I really enjoy that we really focus on group therapy, but we also focus on also one-on-one individual counseling. So those two things coupled together, I think, seem to be pretty effective. And not all of the other substance abuse treatment centers in the area focus on the one-on-one counseling. They really just kind of do the group therapy and that's it. So I'm learning that combining it with the individual counseling, it can be much more effective. And we also do family groups and family counseling and things like that. So, and we also push like 12-step meetings like AA and NA and things like that. And so I just think kind of that well-rounded approach is really something that's more effective. So a challenge I face with my field experience is the growing pains of the organization since it's newer, just the natural growing pains of a new organization kind of getting their footing still. And then also kind of with that, but communication isn't always the clearest between staff members. So that can be kind of frustrating or something more I've observed. So I haven't experienced a lot of that with myself, but just observing it with the staff. So that's kind of been interesting and frustrating and a learning experience. And then at the beginning also it was frustrating because they didn't have a whole lot of direction for me at first, but now that I'm feeling more comfortable and they're feeling more comfortable with me, it's just I kind of know what to do and how to help out and jump in and kind of how things flow. So that's been a good learning experience. Something I've learned about myself is to trust my instincts and trust my education and not second guess myself. So sometimes in the beginning and like the group therapy sessions, I was encouraged to jump in and give feedback and things like that, but I would almost be too scared to because I would be second guessing, oh, well, what if I say isn't the right thing? Or what if, myself and the other counselor aren't thinking the same thing and I start taking the conversation in a whole different direction and things like that. But I've learned that to kind of just like trust myself and know that that I can be helpful to the client and to the discussion and really to know that I can't really say the wrong thing. I know I can, but at the same time, it's not. If my goal is to help the client and move that discussion along and be productive, then probably won't be hurting the client in the long run. So that's about it, and I look forward to working with all of you in the next semester. Best of luck.